I was just about to say that, mate. You'll be alright.
Right, just bear with me.
I should warn you, I'll probably start stuttering.
Right, now. Right, you're on. You're talking. Turn that down again. Turn the bit of volume down. Right, hello, and welcome to the Arena All Stars Wreckfest driver profiles. Tonight is episode 6. I know it says that we're doing it tomorrow, but we're doing it tonight. Change of plan. Tonight we've got my not so older sister. We have. So PG. She'll try and keep it PG, but she has a tendency to go off script. She does. But she's a bit nervous. So anybody takes a piss out of her in the comments, we'll find you. And my mate Undertaker will teabag you.
No, I'll rise out my coffin and then just choke slam him.
But hello Nat, if you're there.
Hello.
Alright, people.
Alright. Ready when you are then, Mr. Undertaker.
No problem, thank you very much. Right, Nat, your first question is, what is your favourite track to race and why?
It's Kingston Raceway because that's the racetrack what you use mainly on Wreckfest when we're racing. So I am pretty much used to using that racetrack now.
No, that's a very fair comment, fair answer that is.
Good answer, that.
That is a very, very good answer, not a very fair answer.
Right, random
Here
question now. If you could be any breed of dog,
oh, here we go.
What breed would you be?
Well, just to upset a few people on here, I'd probably have to say a Rottie or an Alsatian or something like that. What's a bit growls at you. I don't know.
Two very nice dogs, Rottweiler and...
Or I could say a Jack Russell, like my dog what I've got, but I like to keep my ankles for another day.
Oh, Treacle, I like that. Treacle was. Over to you, Tom.
We have question 2. Why do you have the gamer tag you have?
Oh my! Right, here we go. Right, when I first started, my gamer tag was Ink Chick, and now I've changed it to I don't even want to say it because it just makes me laugh. Basically, my gamer tag now is because I like to go ramming people in the back doors. If they get in my way, I ram them. So obviously, I've had to go something with the ramming side of it. So when I am chasing people, if they get in my way and they upset me, I'll ram them in the back doors.
And
there's one person who likes it especially, i.e. Treacle. When I am chasing him, he loves being rammed in his back doors. He won't admit it, but he loves it.
Oh dear. I know. I love the answer. I can't fault you on that one.
Is it me now?
May I take over to you, Dale?
I don't like these long gaps.
I'm thinking of what I can use. What would you say your favourite takeaway is?
Oh, dear me. I don't know, because, to be honest, at minute, it's got to be Chinese. Definitely a Chinese. Love a good Chinese.
And there's a backstory to that, and she does love Chinese people. We're not going into that conversation.
We're not going to go into that. But a lot of people have probably heard about my new name. Well, neighbours what have bought the house next door to me. But yeah, my favourite food is Chinese, apart from arguing with the Chinese people what have brought the house next door.
That's one thing I haven't had for a while as a Chinese.
Now you're making
I
me
like
hungry.
a good curry as well, but curry house has gone downhill, so it's Chinese at the moment all the time.
I'm going to go
Oh.
Chinese next week when I get paid, sod it.
A good old homemade curry for me.
Out of a jar.
Over to you, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my lady's just showing me a picture of my daughter how she's fell asleep and she's got a pair of sunglasses on.
Bless her.
Bless her.
Bless her.
Question 3. Question 3. Who would you like to see win a world championship?
This is quite an odd question, I think, for a lot of people.
Your brother.
No, not my brother, to be quite honest with you. As much as he's my
Yourself.
brother, he's got no chance.
Yourself.
I'd probably say Mickey Mouse. Because I think he does deserve it in some respects, but in some other respects, maybe some other people do deserve it. But I think Mickey should be in with a chance of winning, because I think he has come a long way since he's been racing with us most nights. So he has done really, really well.
Most people have said Mickey, haven't they? And obviously a couple of people have said they would like to see
myself, I've said Mickey myself. You know, I've said Mickey and I've said yourself as well, Nat.
I don't think I'm that good yet. I'm not that confident, apart from last Friday when I managed to get the pandas rammed into the wall a few times.
That's all I'll say on that one. There's some good races and some good crashing they were them that night.
That live is in the backlog to watch on the Midnight Club. That live is. Me and Mush got beat, and we got beat big.
I'm me.
Getting beaten by a chick.
We all got beaten.
It was a good meeting that way, Friday nights. I enjoyed it. Something different.
Yeah, same. I enjoyed
something different with the lawnmowers. It's not just like same old, like same cars and shit like that. Yeah. Same track going around all night, and there were different DD tracks.
Always a random track.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing as well. Every so often, just changing the track, and the people what are actually racing, they don't know what track they're actually going to be on. A lot of it, and I think that helps, because like last Friday we used, like we say, you did use a load of different tracks, and I think that's what you need to start doing probably on your other races in week, so people aren't used to the same track all the time. Trick them into thinking that they're having the same one and then change it when they're not looking.
Yeah, that's something that could be probably looked at, Content Dale.
Yeah, we could bring that in.
Yeah, have a word with Mush, see what Mush says.
Have a word with the gaffer. Say, my sister, she comes up with these ideas. She does. Some of them are good.
Well, that is a pretty good idea, to be fair, you know.
Some of them are good. Agree. We are open to people's ideas, suggestions. Whether we use them
is one of them.
Is a different story.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, with me and Andy, we've got it how we, well, and you Tom, we obviously host meetings with us, and Dave. We've got it at the minute. I think we've got the meetings. They are good meetings.
They are. Okay, yeah, I messed up a little bit the other night, but you know, I was having a bit of one of them days. But you know,
my sister, she's had her moments.
Yeah.
Will not mention any names. Who she's cleared out of the league. One woman army.
I know, yeah.
That's a different story.
Totally
that's for another meeting. That is.
That's for another interview. I'll do that one in person with her.
Yes. Over to you on the next one, Dale.
Yes. If you had the chance to go to any foreign country on holiday, where would you go?
I don't know, because I don't think they'd let me into another country, to be honest with you. If they did let me into another country, I think they'd want to keep me. Because there ain't many people. There's only one special Natalie Miller, I suppose. That's politest way to put it before anybody else says it. I will say it for you.
See, I'd love go Ibiza.
If I were going to go somewhere, I think I'd go a little bit more classier than Ibiza. I would probably go to America or somewhere like that, because it's once in a lifetime. I'd go
Yeah.
to Disneyland to see the real Mickey Mouse.
You
Oh
don't
yeah,
want bloody
definitely.
PlayStation. You don't want to go to
Mm.
Disneyland.
No, I
That's on
think
for
I'd go and see the real Mickey Mouse at the proper Disneyland, not the one at, is it France or somewhere, the
Paris.
fake one.
Yeah,
Paris.
Paris.
Well, I
yeah.
went far out. Paris, France, it's all the same.
It's cheap at
I'd just,
go Paris, unless you find any bombs on Channel Tunnel.
Oh dear.
they probably won't let me into the country anyway, but we can all dream, can't we, about going abroad, I suppose.
That's it. I've never been, so it's one of them for me.
There's
Well,
no wrong we could out skeg Vegas.
I've never been, but I want to go to Benidorm.
Oh yeah, Benetton.
I do.
Ardale and Sarah on March scooters going down the street.
Go on seafront.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
Sorry for the bad images, people.
I bet Paul's dreaming about it.
Oh dear me. It'd be quite funny though.
What dreams at that?
Over to you, Tom.
Question 4. What is your favourite drink?
Coca-Cola.
Oh, so yeah, I agree there. Yes, Coke. I do like a good bottle of Coca-Cola.
Or when it's cold, hot chocolate.
When it's
Yeah,
cold.
I used to.
Yeah, when it's cold, everybody needs to have a bit of hot chocolate in their life. With marshmallows and squirty cream.
It's called hot
Yes.
chocolate for a reason.
Yeah, hot
Oh, yeah,
chocolate
yeah,
to
I
warm
suppose
you
so.
up.
Cold chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Talk about confused.
Oh yes.
Oh dear.
I've tried that one. Cold chocolate.
Well, it is cold chocolate, isn't
I
it,
don't-
if you put too much squirty cream in it, but
I
if you
don't
just
like
make it
marshmallows.
right.
Yeah, no, I'm not big
I
on
do mine in
marshmallows.
microwave. I do it with milk, so I put it in microwave for a good 2.5 minutes, and then it is quite warm. So when you've got your squirty cream on, it's only your top bit what's like cold, because it's your squirty cream with your marshmallows in. Rest of
Yeah,
it's warm.
I'm not big on marshmallows. I'm not big on squirty cream, so it'd have to be just plain hot chocolate for me.
You need to live a lot.
With that,
live a lot.
Or if not, have a mocha, hot chocolate and coffee together.
No, I don't like coffee. But, do you know, like you said, with the squirty cream, right? I don't know if you know this, Tom. I'm sorry,
Go on.
I'm going off topic here, but there is a challenge going around. You've got 3 minutes to neck 3 tins of squirty cream.
Oh, gee. Do you know,
You-
actually, I think I
you'd be
could do
sick
that.
with the squirty cream,
I
to be
think I
quite
would
honest with
probably
you.
able to do that challenge. That'd be the missus and the kids. They'd be able to do that challenge.
The
But
build-up
me,
of gas, though,
yeah.
you'd just make yourself sick from the gas.
In Terry's case, you let out a big belch.
Oh, we've heard your missus.
Yes. Animal.
Oh, yes. Right, it's me now, isn't it?
It is, Mosh. It's back over to you.
Here we go.
Um,
Spit it out.
what's your... No, that might cause a bit of controversial. Not more.
No, come on, spit it out. I'm game. I'll tell you what it is.
No. I've got a question off your nephew.
Oh, here we go.
Are you, when he comes over again, are you take him shop so he can get some sweets?
I don't have to take him to the shop because if I take him to the shop, depending who's on, he usually walks out with a bag of sweets anyway. He usually gets free sweets, so it saves me a couple
Fair
of
enough.
quid when he goes to the shop.
Hey, that's good, that is.
And if you're referring to what happened on Saturday, my nephew saved that person his life. That's all I will say on the matter.
I'm not referring to that.
That's all I will say on it. He saved that person's life.
I'm not.
But that person wants to be careful. That's all I'm going to say.
Right, over to you, Tom, for your final question.
It's question 5. How do you think the season is going so far for you?
They're not going to like this one, that they're not, because I've only started racing since November last year when I got myself my PlayStation for my birthday because I treated myself. So really, I've only been doing it since maybe middle of December. I actually started racing, I think, with you lot. So from December up to now, I am actually a blue roof in racing. So I don't think that's too bad to say that. I've only been doing it 6 months, where it's quite nerve-wracking to think that you're jumping into. I know it's like on a PlayStation, but it's like you're jumping in with a load of people you don't actually know, and you're sort of like learning bits and pieces off them by watching them. It's like a lot of the time I do watch Jason when Jason's racing, because it's like I think if you watch him and you get into his where he's racing and you follow him, because I have picked like quite a few pointers up off how he races by watching him and following in his tracks when we're going round the corners and stuff like that. So it's sort of like to pick stuff up off few people. It's like, to be honest, I have picked a lot up off quite a few of you who I get on with. There's certain few who I do like talk to and stuff like that who have helped me. So I think I have come a long way since then to where I am actually now, to say that I was nervous about joining and racing with a load of people I didn't know.
See, I'll second that one for you, really, because like I say, when you first started, like you just said yourself, and then to where you are now, it's a vast improvement, because I was the same.
Yeah.
I wasn't the best, and then just out of the blue one day, now, I learned from Dale and Sarah and everybody, so, so I'm the same as you.
Yeah, and I think as well another thing, it's hard for when people find out that you are actually a woman, what's racing. It's like for me to be the person who was racing, and then obviously Sarah came and joined for a short bit for racing, so I wasn't the only woman in the group for racing. But
Yeah.
now obviously there's just me as the only woman, but I think I'm more of one of the lads than an actual being a woman, to be quite honest, half the time with how I am, because I tell them all, if I don't like it, I do tell them what I think, and they do get called a few chosen names, some of them, and that's all I'll say on that matter.
Well, from the first night you came on, we're like me, Andy, and Riley in a public lobby. All you did were donuts.
Yeah, and it's like now I can actually get around a racetrack without doing a donut.
Now you can get the cars round. You're up to blue in the historics.
Yeah.
I think.
You're close to yellow in the others. You've not
It's,
done the F1s yet.
No, that's going to be an eye-opener, I think, something like that. I think that is probably one of the races where I will be a bit like, ooh, and I will be right at the back of the track until I can get used to the car, I think, and then
They can be tricky, the F1s.
No, you never liked them to start with, did you, Tom? Nah.
No, but
You're
now
getting around a bit.
I'm getting around the corners. The only track I don't like doing the F1s on mainly is obviously I love Kingston, the main track, but when we do the Kingston reverse, It's different. It's a lot because I'm going the opposite way, and then I've got to try and steer the opposite way, and I fuck up sometimes. So yeah, but no, I've improved a bit with the car.
Yeah, I think that's going to
But
probably be because you go opposite way round, don't you, with
yeah,
them
see what
to
we'll
what you
probably have to
actually are
do.
racing now.
No,
Only on the Kingston reverse they go the opposite way around. The rest of the trucks they go the normal way because you can't do the opposite
yeah.
on the
See,
other
that'd be
tracks.
one of the things we could do on the night if you want to. Just, me, you, and Nat set up like a private lobby for ourselves and have a practice. All three of us with his F1s around Kingston or a couple of
Well,
a
I
few
know
others.
she needs to have a go in it because they start obviously next week. F1s do.
Yeah.
That'll be me disappearing for a few weeks until they've gone. So you'll have a
I know.
peaceful few
I
weeks,
know there's a meeting up with the
probably.
F1s tomorrow night, but that's for a chase series round on Wednesday night meetings. But they officially
Yes.
start next
Which I
Tuesday,
need
I think. They
to.
officially start.
Which
I
actually
think I'm lucky
I need to
because
book in.
I don't really race on a Wednesday nights, do I? I
No,
only do every other week.
no, you usually have
So
your
I
nights
think
off.
I'll be lucky tomorrow night. I will be out of that one. Thank God.
I need to book in for tomorrow.
So, right. Last random question. Let's make it a good one, shall we? What shall we have? What shall we
You
have?
can see Dale's togs are ticking away now, trying to think of something what to
I know,
say.
yeah. I'm all the way over here and I can see him from where I live.
Cheeky fuckers.
Oh, dear.
Well, that someone has to be.
Um,
Okay.
Fucking hell. We might get
Well,
out of this last question at this rate.
that's what I'm
if you
expecting to
could
get
bring
out of it.
back one
Oh,
person that has died in the
God.
soaps, i.e., EastEnders, Coronation Street, Emmerdale, or whatever ones there was, which character would you bring back?
God, you're asking something now. Because there's probably quite a few people I'd probably bring back, whether it be. It won't be EastEnders because I can't stand the EastEnders. It'd either have to be somebody out of Emmerdale or Coronation Street. And there were a woman in Coronation Street, I think she went out with Dev, and she drove a car into, well, she killed herself. I can't remember her name. So yeah, a bit psychotic. So yeah,
Oh,
a bit like me, a bit
was it,
crazy. That's all
was
I'll say on the matter. So yeah, somebody probably like her.
was it
And it's
Sunita?
doing me head in now 'cause I can't remember her name.
Was it Sunita?
She were right. No, it weren't Sneeter because he were married to Sneeter, weren't he? He got weird.
Yeah.
I've got.
Oh,
Were it Maya or some? I honestly don't know. Somebody will probably correct me on it, on here, knowing my luck.
you
I
got me
can't remember her
thinking.
name, but yes, it'd be probably somebody who's a bit Looney Toony I'd bring back because I think that's what they need at minute on Coronation Street, as they're killing quite a few people off on there, so it's not good. And there's quite a few people what are leaving, so
Uh,
Coronation Street won't be the same if they kill David Platt off as well. To be quite honest with you.
Same with
I've
Hollyoaks. Hollyoaks is the same. They're killing quite a few of them.
on they've got cuts, haven't they, to do?
Yeah.
Got a load of cutbacks.
I don't watch Hollyoaks. That's boring Hollyoaks. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I used to watch it, but I don't
I
watch it
watch it
no
with the
more.
missus.
I think it's a bit boring sometimes.
There's one person I would bring back, and I know some people probably don't like EastEnders, but Peggy Mitchell.
Oh
Peggy
yeah,
Mitchell.
Peggy
Yeah.
Mitchell and Pat Butcher.
Yeah, I bring them two back. I would,
You
for
tell what we
definite.
do in a spare time, can't you? We watch soaps.
Watch
You're getting
soaps.
right old,
Oh,
here.
to be fair, I don't watch soaps. I'm normally on PlayStation all day, so the only
All
time I
day
watch
and
is
all night.
yeah,
Sits
basically yeah.
there,
I get up in the
sits there
morning.
waiting
That's
for me
it.
to come on.
Well, I get up in the morning, take the kids to school, come back, and that's it. I'm on PlayStation.
You know,
Sometimes I go on it, but it just depends what I'm doing. It's like if I've had my nephew, obviously, housework's priority,
So
and
I
I've
do
been
the
on it
housework
today.
as well, in between is being on the PlayStation. Like clean the living room when the kids have trashed it.
your nephew is
Oh
now
yeah.
snoring his head off.
Well, I'm not going to be long, I don't think, before I'm snoring my head off, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm
But,
not
I've,
slept properly.
thank you for doing that, Nat.
No worries. Please don't ask me again.
But
maybe one more, maybe another one in the future.
yeah, we might do one in the future with the end of season. See how you think you've done.
That's going to be fun.
Ah,
Can't
end of
wait.
season. Yeah, end of
We'll try and
season.
get a treacle on it with you.
Oh, God.
That'd be fun.
See whether we can keep him awake to come on with you. We
That
will.
would be fun.
But
We probably have to do it one weekend before he falls asleep with him being old and past it and all that.
we've got to try and get Riley on for Thursday night. It depends whether he's got his snap box with him, his Boxer Jack snap box,
His snap-on tools.
his snap on tools, and then we've
He
saved
don't.
the best to last. That could possibly be Sunday or next week with the gaffer himself. I've got to try and persuade him to come on and do it.
Good luck with
I'm
that one.
sure. I'm sure he will.
I'm going to have a word with him tomorrow. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a bit shorter tonight, but that's how we've done it tonight.
Sorry for being boring and not racing for very long.
You're not boring.
No, you're not.
Thank you, Tom, co-hosting
Thank you.
at short
Thank
notice. And again, thank you,
you.
Nat,
No
for
more.
coming on. I know you've enjoyed it a lot. She's not swore at me, so that's a bonus.
That's a bonus.
That's when we finish this interview.
But
That'll be it. It'll be open fire.
it's a goodbye from me. It's a
It's a
goodbye from
goodbye
him.
from me.
It's a goodbye from her.
See you later.